Hey YouTube. I have some books that I bought. Surprise, right? I haven't actually read or completed a book since my last book haul, which is even more ridiculous that I have 7 books for you today. The reason I put last book haul in here is I'm going to go on a so-called book buying ban. I'm going to try to read 10 of my own books before I buy another book, because I've spent quite a bit. I've spent quite a bit since my I've actually doubled the size of my my YA books behind me over here. I had to just box up some of the other books that were in the bottom of the shelf to move down. I think when I first started doing this, I did a YA bookshelf tour, and it was 2 shelves, and I'm currently at 5. I could probably bump into 6. So I might do a another bookshelf tour if you guys wanted it. But for now, I'll let you know that I went to meet up with a book blogger and Twitter friend up in Seattle yesterday, and we went to a place called Archie McPhee's, which, if you're not aware of, sells some really funky kind of junk and little toys and stuff you don't need. Really, it's a bunch of shit. And one of the things I love to get are sort of pulpy postcards, and so I can turn them, like this one here, a shocking novel of teenage gang life in the slums of Manhattan, with an introduction by the noted psychiatrist, Dr. Frederick Wordham. I don't know, but I could turn that into a like a birthday card or something. Much like this one, which I'm going to get for my friend Kevin, and I think this will be hilarious. His brother Love. Who knows? This one, okay, and then this one is particularly naughty. Agent 0008 battles the temptress of the deep in Naughty Puss. I'm gonna love doing crap with these. And this I had to get just for myself, because this is a picture of John Waters, just his sneer and his pencil mustache, which I think is really kind of hilarious. But this is kind of pertaining. I'll probably give this, when I do a giveaway in the future, this will probably be in the giveaway. It says, she is too fond of books, and it has turned her brain. I like it. And it's got that 60s vibe to it. Anyway, yeah, I've been buying a lot of birthday cards and stuff lately, and I'm kind of getting tired of paying $5 a piece for them. So I'm going to make them myself. I used to make cards all the time. We even did our own wedding invitations, which is, you know, crafty, because we're crafty bitches. Anyway, books. That's what you're here for anyway. No one even wants to hear me talk. You just want to see the books. I feel cheap. You cheapen it. I found at Half Price Books a really sort of unused looking copy of Joseph Heller's Catch-22. And I'm super excited to read this. This is considered one of the funniest books of American literature, and yeah, it's on my reading list. I did this reading list back in early January about stuff that I definitely wanted to get read this year, and this was on it, so I'm glad I was able to pick that up. The next 2 are a couple of books that I also found at Half Price Books, but I've bought them 2 times in the past. Each of them I've bought 2 other times. So this is the 3rd time I've bought Lisa Manshev's Eyes Like Stars. Lisa's a local author here in the Pacific Northwest, and I've met her at conferences, and I've gone to her signings and stuff like that. And she's very, very nice. And so I end up giving people that I like, I give their books away, and then I never get a chance to read them. I actually had an arc of Lisa's first book. This is her first book in her series. She's on almost to the 3rd. And I gave that away to my goddaughter, who has actually taken what you see over here. She's taken way more of that. That is in her own bookshelf at home, which I should do a bookshelf invasion, but instead of just videotaping it, I should just bring boxes and take it all back. What do you think of that? It's cruel, unusual. I also picked up Lily St. Crow's Strange Angels. I had signed copies of this in the past, and they are, again, sitting at my goddaughter's house. It's very sad. So I need to get a chance to read Strange Angels, and I'll get her to sign it the next time I go down there and have lunch with her, and we'll go from there. This I'm super excited about, because Scott Westerfeld's Ugly series I have been looking at for a long time, But now that it's in this sort of larger size trade paperback, and thicker, I think, with this new cover, and the cover reminds me of a horror movie cover, just really crisp and clean and disturbing, like those Nip Tuck posters. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? The Nip Tuck posters are amazing, and I wish the people that were doing some of the cable TV show imagery were doing book covers, because that stuff is amazing. But anyway, I'm really excited about reading Uglies with this new cover and just to have it on the shelf. Also, the bargain bin at Borders had tons of YA books. And so I'm going to give Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick another chance. I mean, it's hardback. It's a beautiful cover. It's nice to have on the bookcase anyway. But I was halfway through it when I put it down, and I'm gonna finish it. I was way too far through to quit. I also picked up Melinda Lowe's Ash, and I have always loved this cover. There's something about the black and white imagery of this girl laying in the grass, and then the purple lettering across the front that I really just love it. Plus the, well, no, the book itself isn't all that interesting, the fabric. But anyway, oh wait a minute. The Day That Ash Meets Kaisa. Isn't Kaisa Maxi Magics? I think that's you. Weird. Anyway, and yesterday I was super excited to find that this was already on the shelves. It was one of the books that I had in my, and I have a funny story about the others. One of the books that I had in my 21 books that I would shank you for to get my hands on, and that's Libba Bray's Beauty Queens. And I'm excited because it's actually, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice, very glossy. Although, I mean, not a lot of effects. The cover is just really kind of salacious and funny. And I know I'm going to love it. I know it. And so, I can put this in my receipts. I don't know if you know this, but if you're an author that's not a hobbyist, you can take off books on your taxes because it's research. That's wrong, right? You didn't even need to hear that. I suppose that if you were making funny, like if you're a reviewer who was featuring advertising on their site, so you had an income from your review sites, you could also take off all of the books you buy or any of the movies you watch or anything that's considered entertainment as a deductible expense. The more you know. Anyway, so that's that. Those are the books that I got this week. And the postcards and such. And I've been... and I'm excited to say that I'm like closing in on 400 subscribers. I don't know where I am exactly, but I think I'm gonna do a giveaway when I hit to 400. Spread the word or something. I was gonna do the bookish tag and maybe a bookshelf tour. You guys tell me what you want to see next, because I know I've got like lots of stuff I promised. Like I was thinking of doing the teen horror movies that I love. As another thing, and I don't know. I'm just making a list. So give me some feedback, and we'll go from there. Bye.